Welcome to Jesus God News. I'm Xanadu Santorum. The headlines: Chick-fil-A launch new family-friendly kids meal. Space probe sent to Mars. Vatican City disappointment at the Olympics. Making sure that heterosexual and Christian superiority remain intact can really run up an appetite in both you and your young loved ones. Well, to help in this, Christ's fried food representative on Earth, Chick-fil-A, have launched a new range of fun, Bible-friendly toys for their kids' meal. The exciting fun range includes Marvin the Malachite Killer, Sydney Slave Owner, and Susan the Silent Submissive Wife. Director of Chicken Policy, Adolf Stomp, said, "Being Christ-friendly is very important here at Chick-fil-A. We want to make sure that every visitor knows exactly what they're buying into when they eat at one of our restaurants." The new toys are fully in line with the Bible and they're great fun too. The news follows the announcement last month that frog-fisting puppeteer Jim Henson's Muppet toys were removed after it was realised that one was a pig and therefore banned by the Bible. Following the news of the landing of the Curiosity rover on Mars to search for evidence of life, the American religious space exploration organisation, ARSORG, has launched its first robot to Mars to collect evidence for creationism. The 9-month flight to the Red Planet, long thought to be the home of the Mormon king Clanthor the Mighty, will use the power of prayer to propel the $30 billion space rocket to its destination. Head of rocket science at the North Carolina Heavens Exploration Center said, "Science relies ultimately on faith, and so is no different from religion. This means that our conclusions will be equally as valid as theirs. We've worked really hard on our conclusions, so we'll be publishing the findings next week, a full 8.5 months before the probe even reaches its destination. This goes to show that science still has much to learn from its Christian older brother." In what's being described as just jealousy, residents in the neighbouring state of Tennessee claimed that a large rock roughly the size of a family car with the word Jesus painted on its side flew across the state border, crashing into a house, killing 7. The investigation continues. The Vatican City announced its disappointment after a dismal performance at the Olympics. The Holy See sent a delegation of 5 athletes to the London Games in their 2 events, gymnastics and diving. Captain of the squad, 67-year-old Father Richard Groper, said, "Of course we're sad that the Lord didn't see fit to reward us with a medal, but it was a real thrill to be here. There's a real sense of family in gymnastics and diving, and we've made some firm friends amongst some of the younger, more impressionable boys." In unrelated news, a spokesman from the ancient Vatican order of Cover-Uppus et Denium announced that its athletes are to be reassigned to different dioceses after an administrative error. Scouting news now, and famous actor Chuck Norris has announced a fresh round of purges to be held next month. The news follows the highly successful gay purge, which resulted in an 18% increase in purity across the organisation. A spokesman for Mr. Norris said, "We're all very excited about the latest round of interviews. We heard some rumours about atheists and even a Muslim having infiltrated the scouting movement, so we're very keen to get started. We all want a pure, heterosexual and Christian scouting association, and those without anything to hide have nothing to fear." Mr. Norris advised scouts known officially as Bay Shirts to be prepared to report anything found to deviate from the new scouting manual, Mine Camping, penned by the great man himself. I'm Xanadu Santorum, and that shooting pain up your left arm is merely God telling you to like, share and sub to this channel.